So with fraction multiplication, as I've mentioned before, we are simply just multiplying across the top and across the bottom. And it's really no more complicated than that. It's really great. So we have on top, we have 35. On the bottom, we have 18. But they want simplest form. Okay, so what does that mean? Probably that doesn't always mean this. Sometimes teachers and programs prefer you to keep it as an improper fraction, which means the top is bigger than the bottom. But in this case, I'm assuming they want to turn it into a mixed number. So let's do that. The way we do it is, how many times does 18 go into 35? Well, it goes in one time. And then what remains, what's left after we kind of extract an 18 out of 35, what's left is 17, which would be the remainder if we divided 35 by 18, 17 out of 18. So we pull as many 18s as we can out of this 35. Each time we pull an 18 out, the whole number is a 1, or we add 1 to the whole number. So this is our final answer. 1 and 17 18ths. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, there we go. Next we got 9 over 10 times 2 over 3. Same deal, but we can make life a little easier in this case. This one we can actually do some cross simplification. So I mentioned in another topic, we look across, and we can look up, down, or across as long as we're going between the top and the bottom. We can see that here we got a 2 and we got a 10, and they have common factors. What is that common factor? 2. So we can divide both the 2 and the 10, as long as we do it to both the top and the bottom, by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. What about the 9 and the 3? Well, they can both be divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And now look, we've got a really easy multiplication problem. It's 3 times 1 and 5 times 1, which is 3 over 5. Do you have to do the simplification? No. If I didn't, I would have multiplied across and gotten 18 over 30. 30. But then we look at it and we're like, oh, now we can divide the top and bottom by 6. And you'd still get 3 over 5. It's the same thing. So if you forget this or don't catch this, you're still gonna get the right answer, as long as you eventually simplify. 3 over, 5. Okay, now we got 9/14 times 2 over 3. Same deal, these can both be divided by 3, that becomes 1, that becomes 3. These can be divided by 2, becomes 7 and 1. 3 times 1 is 3, 7 times 1 is 7. 3 over 7.